earlier it was known as the Google AdWords, but now the new name for this is Google Ads. We don't say Google AdWords now, we say Google Ads for this. Now, talking about the Google Ads, what exactly is Google Ads is, so Google Ads, as we can see, is an online advertising platform. As we all know that it is a online advertising program or a platform, we can say. So it's also a product that you can use to promote your business. It also helps you sell your services, raise awareness, and increase traffic to your website. Like earlier I have told you about the SEO and the Google Ads different. When you don't have so much of funds and you want to spend too much, what we do is you market our business and our product. At that time, for expanding our business and reaching out to more traffic and to more customers, what we do is we go for the Google Ads. And why Google only? Because right now we can see that the biggest and the most popular search engine is Google. So that is why we go for Google Ads, so where Google just have a kind of an auction where we and our competitors bid for one particular keyword, or we would say the one particular ad. And on the basis of that, Google says that okay, your competitors are paying me for this particular thing. Like they would say that they are paying me at least 117 rupees for one click. Okay, so how much you can pay to me? So at that time we set a limit for the just pay per click. So we are going to talk about that in our upcoming slides, that what exactly is pay per click and CPC and everything. Okay, so now moving forward, if I talk about Google Ads, so what you need to do is, first of all, you need to make your account on Google Ads. Okay, so there is an app on Google. You can go to Google simply and type over there Google Ads. Okay, and after clicking on that, you can see that there is an option Google Ads, and you need to click on that and start making your account over there. And I'll show you how to make your account on Google Ad. Once you have created your account, this is a kind of page, or I would say the inside dashboard you can expect. But this is also showing me the paid one. Like once I have started running my own campaigns on Google Ads, and I have started running and I have started giving Google my money for running my ads over there. So then I can expect this kind of dashboard in my Google Ads account. Okay, now moving forward, what are the advantages of Google Ads? Now earlier we have talked about the advantages of SEO. Okay, now we are going to talk about the advantages of Google AdWords. Now, people reach searching for what you offer. Okay, so people can see that what exactly you are offering if you go for Google Ads. Like we have option of Facebook and Instagram, but then what is the limitation of having your ads on Facebook and Instagram and having your ads on Google Ads? Okay, so the main difference is that Facebook and Instagram might target your targeted audience, but then this is just for the small business persons or the small or medium business people. But if you talk about that, if you want to expand your business on a higher level, so you need to start having your account, or you're having your websites on Google Ads as well, so that from there also you can generate more traffic towards your business. Now, it also controls your budget. How exactly it can control your budget? Because they have an option of setting your limit for per day, for per month, or for how many days you want to set a limit for your budget. like how many days you want to have your website to be ranking on Google, and how much budget you have, so that according to that Google can tell you that this much pay per click we can give to you, average clicks we can give to you, and this much leads we can provide you. So we are going to see in a live form when I'll be telling you how you can have your own ad, and from where you can see all these things. Now, it is measurable, accountable, and flexible. As we know, it's a cost effective. Like I said, that you can have your budget set so that you can, just save your cost over there. Highly targeted remarketing. You can also remarket or retarget your customers once you have sold your services to them or a product to them. You can also retarget them, like on a online platforms like shopping platforms. You can see that if once I have purchased a product from them, like from Myntra or from Amazon, if I have purchased something like a dress or something else I have purchased from them, so it's not like that I have only purchased for once, so they will also retarget me again and again, again and again. So all the things that I have searched for, and those things that I have saved in the cart, they are going to they'll start showing me all these things in the form of different ads on different platforms to me, that this product you have saved in your cart and the prices have dropped down, now it's a good time for you to purchase. So what is this is a retargeting strategy for these online platforms, and this is how Google helps them to do that. Now, Google Ads campaigns, type of campaigns that we can expect is right now that the type of campaigns that is available to us is first is search network with display select. So what exactly is search network with display select is it's like when I'm going to search for something on Google, like digital marketing institutes in Delhi. So once I have clicked on this, I'll show you just a minute. I'll show you with an example. Just a minute. Yeah. See, now if I'm going to search for digital marketing institutes in Delhi, so these all are the kinds of, I would say, the kind of results I can see over here. Digital marketing institutes, digital marketing in Delhi NCR, digital marketing course, digital marketing institute. So what is this? So this is and you can see over here, this is an ad option. So this ad is for Google Ads. So DigiPerform has paid to the Google for ranking their keyword digital marketing institute slash with 100% placement assistance. So they have paid to Google for this particular keyword for this website to rank higher. And what exactly is this? This is a search network. Okay, so search network is this example, live example. Search network is when you have searched for something and in a text form you find that result. Okay, in a text form you can see that result. Now with display selectors, sometimes you see a picture with the display with a picture with a I would say the text form. So there is a picture plus there is a text form over there. So what exactly is this? This is a search network with display select. So now after that we have option search network only. So what they have done is, so here they have selected search network only, so they have used search network only. Now next is display network only, where you can see the display, like I would say the pictures, the posters, the photographs that you can see in the images section when you see over there. So that is we would say the display network only. Like if I go to this option and I'm going to images section, so what is this? What is this? This is a display network only. Okay, so Google have fetched the information and they have just put it over here in the form of display. Okay, they are showing me the images over here with a text form. Okay, now next is shopping. Now shopping, I hope you understand with the word shopping. If I'm going to search for like let me just type shoes on Amazon, or shoes for ladies. Okay, I'm going to search for this. So in the all section, I can see, now you can see over here. Now see, this is a shopping profile over here. Okay, so this is a shopping profile where you can see, if I'm if I'm going to over here, so they are showing me the picture with the text forms. Okay, and also this is a shopping platform for me where I'm going to shop for this. Okay, and you can see over here the examples of this. Now, if I talk about the online video, so online video, I hope you understand with this word online video, like on a YouTube, when you go for a video over there, I hope you see many kind of, I would say, ads over there, like GoDaddy and other Bluehost, on everyone is running their business. I would say they are having their ads running over there. Okay, so that is called, I would say, the online video. Like I like to give you an example again with this. Like if I'm going to click on the YouTube right now and I'm going to the video section, and if I'm going to play any of the videos, like you can see over here, see ad section over here. Over here you can see ad. So this US bank account for Indians, they have paid to YouTube for this ad to be displayed over here. Okay, now if I talk about, if I'm going to play any of the video, okay, any of the video, like I would say, let's just run this video. So before running, like, now see, now, yeah, now you can see over here, GoDaddy web hosting is playing their ad over here before this video. So I have clicked on the IELTS reading super methods hashtag one me with J. So before playing this video, GoDaddy is paying to the YouTube for playing their video. From before every video, they are paying this to them to have the video. So this is a live example of online video. Okay, so they have a good budget, big budget, so that is why they are paying to them. Now, moving forward and talking about the campaigns, I'm going to cover this later on. Now, this is just an example that I have shown you. Google AdWords search results that you can see over here, that this ad section you can see. So now they have changed the logo with the, not with the yellow part. They have just they just have this in a simple black form. Okay, the like I hope you have seen this now over here. They're not having that, like yeah, in this one. Yeah, now see, they have changed the logo over here. Okay, now moving forward, Google AdWords layers. So I'm going to correlate with the practical form of this. For now, you if in case my voice is disturbing and my voice is not clear, kindly let me know. Audible or not? Uh, okay. If I'm audible, kindly write yes. If I'm not audible, let me see. Issue. People, I hope my voice is clear to you now. Okay, still not audible. No, it's still not clear, right? The same issues happening. Just give me a minute. Okay, I get it. My connection is still. Give me a minute. I'll change the connection. And I'll link it.
Recording stopped.
Just give me a minute. Okay, so people, if my voice is clear now, kindly let me know because I have changed the internet connectivity connection. I've changed the internet connection. Okay, loud and clear now. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. So again, I'm going to share the screen, and if in case you are not able to catch me up, or if there is some glitches from my side, can you let me know? Okay. After that, I'm just sharing the screen again, and apologies from my side for today's delay, because this is not in my hand. This internet connectivity issue is not in my hand. I'm trying my best to cope up with this. Let me just give me a minute. Okay. So I'm presenting a screen now. Yeah. Okay. So I was on this
Recording in
section.
progress.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so I was on this section. I was talking about the Google Ads layers. So there are three layers that you need to just have in mind, first of all. So layers are kind of steps, you can say. It's not just a layers, it's a kind of steps that you need to follow when you're going for the Google Ads. Like if you're planning to run an ad on Google. So these are kind of steps that you need to do. So the first and the basic step that you need to do is make an account. Okay, you need to have an account on Google Ads, and I'll tell you how to make it. So the first thing is that you need to make an account. Second is there's an option where you need to see which kind of campaign you need to run. Okay, there are plenty of options available, and the kind of campaigns that you can see, I've already told you about this campaign. The first is search network only, display network only, shopping, online, and search and display combined together. So these are the kind of campaigns you can see over there. Now, and the third is the ad groups. Okay, so we are going to cover this section in the upcoming slides also, and in the practical form as well. Now, and also why I am covering this section, because I understand many of you might know about this, but majority of the people here are from the background, those who don't know about digital marketing. So that is why we are starting just from the scratch portion, to let them familiar with all the I would say the terms and things that are involved in each and every module. Okay, now if I talk about the structure of Google Ads, so there is an account structure. First of all, there is one account. Okay. After that, you can make different kind of campaigns. Okay. So campaigns can be different. Like your first campaign is related to the shopping, and your second campaign is related to the search network only. Okay. So these are two different kind of campaigns you can run, and in one campaign, like if I'm going to take an example in campaign one, like just say that I have run an campaign of search network only. Okay, where I'm just going to rank my keyword and my website only. Okay. Now, in this, I can make two ad groups. Ad group one, ad group one would be related to the job placements, and the second ad will be regarding my, I would say, the courses which I am selling right now on behalf of my institute. So there are two different type of ad groups I can see. And now in each ad group, I need to have in one ad. Okay, I don't know what is happening today. Yeah. Now we have in each ad group, we have ads and keywords. So I hope you understand the value of keyword now, that in each and every section of digital marketing, in each and every module of digital marketing, we need to consider the keywords. That is really important for us, and also the ads in this section. Now, moving forward, moving forward, campaign types we have already talked about, that what kind of campaigns we can see. Now ad groups, they are telling us that what exactly is ad group. Like ad group contains a similar set of ads and words, key phrases. So ad group is the kind of ad you're going to display. Like if I have talked about the search network only, so that kind of ad I need to have. What kind of ad do I need to be over there? Like I would have a keyword ranking over there on the basis of keyword. Sorry. And apart from that, if I need to have any poster or anything regarding that, so that depends on me in that ad question. Now, ad types, if I talk about the ad types, how many ads you can run. So there can be a text ad, like I have shown you text ad in the form of text, image ad, which can be only your image, which where you have created a poster in that particular section. Okay. And apart from that, video ad, where you can create a video, like you're posting your video on YouTube or on any other platform, you can create that. Like dynamic ad, what exactly is a dynamic ad? Now I want to talk about this dynamic ad. Now many of you might can correlate with this. Like sometimes on Facebook, especially on Facebook, I'm just going to talk about the Facebook right now. If I talk about Facebook, so some many times you have seen that the options or the products that you have already saved in the cart of online shopping platforms, like on Amazon, Myntra, or from anywhere you are purchasing something, okay, online. So sometimes when you have saved something over there, so the similar kind of products popping up on your Facebook. Okay, so they are retargeting you. Now in that retargeting, what they are doing is dynamic ad, they are showing you the dynamic ads. Okay, so what they're doing is, you might have seen that when you just take your mouse on that particular ad, or that particular section, it pop up. Okay, it pop up, and it shows you the display, like the picture image, and with that you might are able to see the price of that picture. Okay, and after that, if you take your arrow to the another product, so it the first one gets down and the second one pops up now. Okay, so what is this? This is a kind of dynamic ad. You can see that whenever the similar kind of picture is popping up, the similar kind of text that they have put it over there is popping up with that. Okay, and that kind of portion is for the advanced level. Like if you are expecting this to be doing on yourself from the beginnings area, so it is not possible in the beginning, from the beginning, because it needs a lot of practice and implementations. Then only you can do that kind of perfection in your ad groups. Okay, now mobile ad, I hope you understand, like the mobile ad is which is clearly visible and kind of fit in your android phones when you're looking at the picture on a laptop or a bigger screen, and when same picture you're looking at the mobile screen, so it might look similar. It must look similar. There must be no kind of errors in that. So that is a kind of mobile ad. Now there's some of the examples of this, like this is the text ad that I have talked about, like the text ad. This is a kind of text ad I can see over here. Now this is an I would say the image ad, like I have talked about the kind of ad groups. So this is an image ad. Now this is a kind of, I would say, this one, uh, the shopping ad. This is not a video ad. The video ad we can see on YouTube. Okay, so this is the kind of a shopping ad, and also this is also in shopping ad. Okay, now moving forward, keyword types. Now we have talked about keywords a lot of times, but what kind of keywords do we need to have? Okay, so there are particularly three kind of diversifications in the keywords. First is broad match, phrase match, and exact match. So these three are the wider terms and the basic terms for you to know right now. The broad match is when somebody is typing related to your product, like it says that this ad automatically run on relevant variations of your keyword, even if these terms aren't in your keyword list. Okay. So if you go for the broad match, so broad match says that if in case in your particular paragraph of your website or your blog post, if you haven't mentioned about any of the keywords that people are looking for, like if somebody search for digital marketing, and if you have created a blog post, or if you are running your website regarding digital marketing and you have not mentioned the keyword digital marketing in your particular, in that particular section, like in your blog post or in your website, so what it do is, so it can still have a broad match. It can also, it can still show your website in the result section in the on the search engine by the way of broad match if you select that. Now phrase matches, if in case somebody searched for top 10 digital marketing institutes in Delhi NCR, and you have used this phrase in your particular blog post or in your website regarding this particular section, so it might highlight your website. That it might firstly show your website in the search engine, and with the description they'll highlight that particular section from your blog post or from your website, wherever you have mentioned about that. Now exact match says that if somebody is searching for top 10 institutes in Delhi. Okay, so if you have relevant information, if you have exact information regarding that, if you have exactly used the same keywords the user is searching for, then only your website is going to be shown in the search results. Okay, other than that, your website is not going to be shown over there. Okay, now bidding types, like if I'm talking about the Google ads, so we cannot skip this section. Bidding type is kind of bids. Like I have talked earlier about this, the bid is a kind of money amount that you need to pay to the Google. If you are going for the Google ads, it means that you are going for the paid ads. Now paid ad means that you need to pay to somebody for making your website look nicer and on ranking higher. Okay, and for that section you need to go to the Google, and you need to pay to the Google for this thing. Now it says that there are three types of I would say the bidding. First is CPM, cost per thousand impressions. So cost per thousand impressions says that you are paying according to the thousand impressions to the Google. So once you have reached to the thousand impressions, according to that you are going to pay to the Google. Okay, now CPC is cost per click. So cost per click says that every time user is coming to your website, and every time they're clicking on your website. So if one user is coming to my website and clicking on it, every time I need to pay to the Google according to that. Like if I have set a bid of 117 rupees, the highest bid is if I am having the first rank on search results with the keyword digital marketing courses in Delhi NCR. This is my keyword. Okay, and if I'm ranking on the first position with that keyword itself. Now if somebody is searching for this digital marketing courses and my website is looking on is to be shown on the first position, so for that, if user is clicking on my website, so once they have clicked on my website, automatically 117 rupees is to be deducted and to be given to the Google itself for the I would say the click. Okay, and per click is going to pay higher if you want to rank higher on the website or the search engines. Now cost per acquisition is if somebody is coming to your website and somebody have searched for your website, and if they have acquired something, or if they have just stopped by in your I would say the website, if they have stayed over there for longer period, and if they have gained some information over there, so at according to that you need to pay to the Google. I hope this much section is clear to you all. Okay, so I hope all these terms are clear now. Now, it also says that cost per, but in the cost per acquisition, it also says that if you have paid to the Google, like if right now I'm having a digital marketing course in my company, and like I said that I need people to get converted into the courses. Okay, so I have paid to the Google for that. If once the people have enrolled in my course through Google ads, okay, through my paid ad on the Google, if once they have enrolled and once they have converted into it, so I need to pay for that to the Google. So this is cost per acquisitions. Now ad rank, it says that when your ad rank on Google search engine, when you can expect your ad to be ranking over there. Like we have some of the I would say the metrics and some of the factors that we need to follow in SEO, search engine optimization. Google have their own some factors and things to be followed by them. Then only your website can rank higher. Also in the ad groups, also in the Google ads itself, they have some of the metrics, like if you want to rank your website higher, so two things you need to do is, first is your maximum CPC. CPC, I hope you know now, cost per click. So the maximum bidding you are giving, like if your competitor is giving 120 rupees for per keyword, like a keyword like digital marketing itself is a biggest or the highest bidding right now for any competitor. Okay, so people are ready to pay the highest bid for that itself. So let's say my competitors are paying right now 120, or it might be 150 rupees. Okay, 150 or 160 rupees per click. So this decides on this basis, first of all, that how much bidding you are paying to the Google, and the second is quality score also, it matters with your quality score itself. Like it is not possible that if you are a new comer and you have started creating your website and you have no relevant content on your website right now, and you have just started making your website, and you have plagiarisms in your website, you haven't made any backlinks in your website, you haven't made any networking, you do not have any social bookmarkings, you don't have any sort of SEO done in your website. So it says that you cannot even rank with the SEO and not with the Google ad itself. So for ranking on Google ad also, you first of all need to work on your SEO section. Okay, so if you start working on organically, first of all, it takes time. That is why we say start with the SEO section, because once you have reached on that level with the SEO, you can go for Google ads after that. But don't go for Google ads in the beginning level itself. It is not going to be helpful for you at all. You're just going to waste your money and you will be standing nowhere after that. Now, how it decides the quality score of your website, how you can see, like we have seen the maximum CPC, how we can pay that. So I have told you where to check your maximum CPC. If you want to check your maximum CPC, I am also going to tell you there is an app, Uber Suggest. Okay, you can go to that, and also apart from this Uber Suggest, you can also go to the Google keyword planners itself. You can go to the Google itself and you can start searching for it. So the first is Uber Suggest. It shows me, it always shows me the highest bidding given by this particular I would say the keyword. Like right now I search digital marketing, so it is going to show me that what is the overview of this keyword. Okay, so now if I'm going to rank my website on the basis of this keyword, so they have shown me that 2,46,000 people have just paid to the Google for this particular keyword, digital marketing, and the competition is so high. You can see over here, this yellow box, they're showing me high. And if you are a beginner, I would always suggest don't go for the high competition keywords. Don't go for that, because you will feel demotivated and you will feel that you have done nothing. Start from the low or the medium keywords. You can feel the difference after that only. Okay, now you can see over here the high, and now the section comes with the paid difficulty. Now this was for the SEO section, and now this is for the paid difficulty. Now paid difficulty says that if I'm going to pay to the Google, 34% chances are there that I'm going to face the difficulty for ranking my this keyword higher on Google search engines. This is going to pay me this much of difficulty. And also, if I'm going to go for this website, I need to pay 72.17 rupees to Google per click. Okay, if a user is coming to my website and they're clicking on my website, so I need to pay 72 rupees per click on that. Okay, now I have explained this to you in the earlier section itself. Now let's just come back to this area. Now, on what quality scores can we see that Google is going to rank you higher? So the first is click through rate of keywords. So the kind of keywords that you are using, it depends on this, that if you are going to rank higher on the Google search engine or not. Okay. And apart from that, relevance of keyword in ad groups. So ad groups, I have told you about this, that ad group, just a minute, I'll show you again the ad groups. See, this is the ad group. Okay, so ad group I have talked about. So this, your ad group contains a set of similar ads and the words, that phrase is known as keywords. So it depends on this, that what kind of keywords you are working right now on. It depends on that, that how relevant you have used your keywords in that, in this. Okay, now relevance of landing page with keywords. So landing page, if I talk about landing pages, I would say all the information about your website in just one page. It is a kind of a I hope you have seen a PDF file. Okay, sometimes we have so many pages and we need to combine it together in a PDF form. So when we once we make it in a PDF form, so all the different pages in all the different sites will get combined together and we can access it in one file and we can see all the information through one slide itself. So this is exactly the same landing page. It works like all the information about your website in just one single page on your website. Okay, now moving forward to the ad extensions. So what ad extension work is, so extensions are kind of, I would like to show you the live example. First of all, I'll talk about the see now, review extensions, call out extensions, app extensions, call extensions, location extensions, site link extensions. So there are many more extensions available for you. Let's just see over here that I hope my screen is visible to you. Just give me a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. See, you can see over here, I have a screenshot of this thing. Like they are showing that so impressed, bought home a pound of steps, and this is a kind of review of one person on this website. Okay, so this, what is this? This is a review extension. Okay, so extension we can see as in helping hand for the website to know more about. So this is a helping hand for customers to know more about the website. Like if somebody is looking, you might have seen on different online platforms, the shopping platforms or the other platforms, whenever you're going to purchase something, you might go and check out the review section of each and every product. First of all, before buying, you might go for the review section. So that is a kind of review extension used by the online platforms for the customers relevance and for the customers ease. Now, second is the call out extensions. So call out extension is a kind of extension we use for the particular or for the specific information about your website. Like if you have included something important in your website or something new to your website, so they are going to use a call out extension in that. Now, app extension says that if you are a software developer or if you have developed a new software for others, like there is a new gaming app, if I talk about the PUBG itself. So PUBG is so famous in people right now itself. Okay, so if I talk about that, so it is a kind of app extension. So they have provided you the link on their website itself, and they have provided the link, and also on the Play Store it is available. So what is this? This is an app extension that they have provided to you. So they have also used the digital marketing form, or I would say the Google ad form, where they have promoted their website and promoted their I would say the app they have developed, the software they have developed, and now they're using it through the app extension now. Apart from this, if I talk about the call extension, where you're giving your mobile number, or I would say the calling, where you can call for the help from the website itself. Okay, now phone extension, I hope you're familiar with this now. Location extension, I hope you know this, that you're providing your address of the residence or the residence where you're residing right now. Site link extension is the kind of other facilities or other kind of services that you're providing to your users. Okay, if you are providing some other services to your customers, apart from one service, like if I talk about, like right now we are not only the education institution, we are also the agency. Okay, so if I'm going to run an ad on Google, so I'm not only going to show about the institution, I'm also going to add in site link extension, and I'm going to talk about this also, that we are an agency. We also provide other courses itself. This is how it works. Okay, now it says that now we need to start working on the Google ads. So now let's just start with the practical thing. So here it is. Now what you need to do is, first of all, go to the Google and type for Google ads. Okay, search for the option Google Ads. Now you can see over here, Google Ads India slash Google get Google Ads. Now you can see this is the kind of app you need to click on. Okay, so clicking on this, firstly you need to do is you can expect this kind of page. So I have already signed in and I have already my account in this. So I am just going to go to the sign in section. But what you need to go is go to the get started area. Okay. So now going to the get started area. Once I have clicked on this, it is going to redirect me towards the towards the making a new account. So okay, this is again opening up with a new page with my existing page. So just give me a minute. Yeah, they have opened up my existing page again. Now what you need to do is you need to go and uh, you need to go to the get started section and go there and put up over there your basic details, like you can put it over there, your name, your email address. Like you can see over here, I have logged in with my email address, so they are going to ask for your email address. So go to that section, put it over there, your email id. And also they'll ask you to have a paid ad. Like right now I'm not having any running ads on this particular ad section. Your campaigns and ads are paused or removed. Enable them to begin showing your ads. So I have paused them, so I am not running right now any of the ads or any of the things right now. So you can also pause it. Or if in case you haven't started running any ads, so you also don't need to pause it, because it is not having anything to run on Google. So they're not going to charge you for anything. Okay. Now apart from that, once you have reached to this page, you can see over here, this is the kind of page you can expect. Now this is first of all, I have created two, I would say, the two campaigns. Now I need to delete them first of all. I have created two campaigns earlier, but I haven't run them. Now what you need to do is start making your new campaign. So here is an option of new campaign. Okay. So what you need to do is go to the new campaign section. So once you have created your Google Ads account, so you need to do is start with your new campaign. So I'm going to the new campaign section. So they are asking me if I need to run a new campaign or resume campaign draft. So if I've already created a campaign earlier, so I can go to that. But right now I'm practicing with you to show you how it goes. So I'm going to the new campaign section. Okay, so once I've clicked on this, it is going to redirect me towards a new page where I need to select the type of ad I need to do. Now, see over here, this is the kind of, I would say, select the goal that would make the campaign successful for you. Now, I would like to just correlate this thing with the portion that I have covered earlier. I'm going to correlate this thing with you all. Now see, I've talked about the layers. So first thing is create an account. So we have successfully created an account over here. We have created an account. Now what is the next step is campaigns. So they're asking me for the campaign section. So what kind of campaign do I need to run over here? They're asking me for the campaign. So it depends on you what kind of campaign you need to run. Like if you want to have a sales campaign, if you want to have a leads campaign. So what exactly is sales? If you are selling something, if you are here for selling the product, like you're an WooCommerce person, and you're selling something products, you're selling online something, so you need to go to the sales section. If you are just for the lead section, like we are running our ads just for the lead section, we don't want to sell something online, we are here just for the leads. We need more leads to our website, we need people to know more about our website, so we go to the lead section. But apart from this, you can also go to the website traffic. So If you want more traffic to your website, you can go to this. Product and brand consideration, you can also go to that. If you want brand awareness and reach, you can also go to that. But now let's just talk about the other things first of all. Like you can see over here, some of them the campaign types are similar. Okay, some of them the campaign types are similar, but in some of them the campaign types are different. So make sure that whenever you're going to choose something, look for the first of all campaign types, what kind of campaign type they are telling you. Like in the app promotion, you need to have an app. Like I've said, like I've taken the example of PUBG. So if I'm talking about the app extension, so or the app promotion, I need to have an app for that first of all. Now local store visits, I need to have an local store itself if I'm going to promote this. Okay, now let's just see the lead section first of all. Now they're saying me the campaign types is search, display, shopping, video, smart discovery. Now let's just see the beginning of this section when I have started with you. So what I have shown you that search network, search, display, shopping, online and everything I have shown you over here. Now you can see everything available. Now if I'm going to go on this section, search, display, shopping, video, smart discovery, you can see now. Okay, so now I hope you are able to correlate things. Now they're showing me that I need to opt for any one of the options in this section. So I'm going to the lead section. I have continued on this. Once I have continued, now they're going to show me that either I just a minute, just a minute. Yeah. So now you can see that once I have clicked on the lead section, they have directed me towards the campaign type. I need to select a new campaign type now. Either I want to go for the search section. So I hope you know the search section is for the this one. I need to play my ad or display my ad like this, like my competitors DIDM have done this. Like they have gone for the search network only. So they have shown the text form only. So either I want to do this part, either I want to do this way, or I need to go for the display. Either I want to go for the shopping, I want to promote a video on the YouTube or other sections, I need to go for the smart, or I need to go for the discovery. So it says discovery for YouTube, Gmail, Discover, and more. And in this section, you need to have Google Maps, and across the web. Okay. Now I need to go for the search only right now. I'm comfortable with the search right now, so I'm going to have a search. Now, see what next they're asking me. Select the ways you'd like to reach your goal. So what I need to do, they're again they're asking me website visits. Do I need my people to visit to my website, or I need them to call me and ask me for the services and ask me all about the services I'm providing to them. Either I want them to visit my store if I have a store, or I want them to download the app, or I want them to lead from submission. So I don't want any of them. I just want the website visits. I just want them to visit my website. Now once I have clicked on this, they're asking me for the URL of my website. So what I need to do is I just simply need to go to the website. If you are having right now your website, so first thing you need to do is if you're going for the Google ad section, have your website. First of all, create a website of yours and have a link for that. Like right now, I'm having a link for my website. I'm just simply going to type it over here. Uh, I've just simply typed over here www.giim.in. I've simply just put it over here, the link. Now I'm done with this, and I'm going to continue this. Now I don't need this to be done. Start tracking your leads as website conversion. I don't want this. So this is not for the relevance part right now. So I'm going to continue on this. So now after this, I'm going to see now. See over here on the first step, select campaign settings, add groups, create ads, and review. Now, I hope that you are able to correlate with this section. Set the campaigns. Now, some more campaigns we need to set, and after that, add groups we need to do. Now, in this section, we have selected the campaign. Now, we are going to go do the ad group section. Okay. Now, moving forward, what they're asking me is we just need to go with the flow. Whatever they're asking us, we need to just start making it with them. Okay. Now, campaign name. What name I need to have for my campaign? Like leads search 5. I need to have a name with this, or I need to have a name other than that. Okay. It depends on me. You can change the name if you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable with this one, you can change that. Now, networks. They're asking me for the networks. What kind of networks I need to have? Search network and display network. The both are combination of the networks. You can see search is this one, like where the ad section is going to show, and display is this one, where the ad section is going to show, and here it is going to show your, I would say, the page and the website. They are going to show over here. Now, it is dependent on you. Either you want to enable this, disable this, and if you want to have only search network, and you can select on this. If you want to have the combination of it, you can have it. It depends on you. But the best option or best combination Google says is always search and display combined together. But let's just say I'm only comfortable with the search network only. I don't want the display one to be there. Now, what next? They are showing me for the locations. I need it to be all countries and territories. Like I have GIIM.in. So in means India. So I don't want this to be running all over India. So I'm going for the India only. Outside India, sorry. I don't want this to be running outside India. So I'm just going to have India. Languages, it's English, it's done, and I'm comfortable with this. I don't want to change this. It depends on me. Now, comes with the next section is bidding and budget. So we have talked about the bidding section, like CPC, cost per click, cost per 1,000 impressions, and cost per acquisitions. We have talked about it. Now let's just implement this according to us. Now they're asking me for the budget. So they said that set your average daily budget for your campaign. So daily, how much budget I can set. So let's just say that I have a daily budget with only 100 rupees. Okay, I'm just saying this. You can have a good budget. Like right now, I'm just putting it over here with 100 rupees budget. Okay, now what this say me is I need to select the bidding type. What I need to, or what Google need to focus on for me, like the clicks, the conversions, the conversion value, the impression share, what I need to have. And also they tell you about the information about the particular section, like impression share is a percentage of impressions that your ads receive compared to the total number of impressions that your ads could get. Okay, so kind of impressions, like if people liked it or not, if your website is good or not. So the kind of impressions that you can get. Now I'm okay with the click section. I just need clicks for my website, and set a maximum cost per limit. Okay, so my internet connection is unstable. Just wait a minute. I hope I'm clear to all. Kindly write in the chat section if yes, I'm audible, because I'm on the last stage of completing this portion, so I don't want it to be disturbing for you all. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So now they're asking me for the maximum CPC bid limit. So they're asking me cost per click. They're asking me for the maximum bid I can give. So the average bid that I have given earlier was 100 rupees. Over here, I have given the 100 rupees, but now they're asking me for the maximum bid I can give. So my maximum bid would be like 150 rupees only. Apart from that, I cannot exceed my limit, or I cannot exceed my budget. So it's just given by me now. Now here is an extensions. I have talked about the extensions. Let me just clear this out for you again, so that you don't get confused in between. Just give me a minute. I need to see the slide. Where is the extension part? Okay, so it's in the heading. I've cleared it out for you all. Yeah, this is the section. Yeah, now see. I've talked about the review extension, call out extension, app extensions, call extensions, everything. And the kind of extensions I've talked about over here. This is a review, this is a call out, phone, location, this one. Now we have reached to this section from here. Now site link extension. They're talking about the site link extension. If I need to give some other extensions about this. So see, now they have fetched all the information from my website. if you have not put it over there, the URL of your company, like in the beginning I've said that I need conversion from the website. So if I have not clicked on that, so they have not fetched the information from here. So as I have put it over there, www.giim.in. So they have fetched 6 type of informations. Firstly, about us page, contact us page, and GM hat SEO techniques, GM marketing interview, and services. They are fetched. So I can select either of them. It depends on me. Yeah, what kind of site link extensions I need to share. Like site link, I hope you know the relevant and good information you want to tell about. So I'm going to provide the services section over here with me. Okay. Now, moving forward to the call out extensions. So call out extensions is again, if I need to add something important about this particular sections, I can use this. If I want to ignore this, I can. And it must be 25 words for one extension. Okay. So for the another extension, if I want to write more about it, I can go to the next extension, but I can only use 25 words over here. Call extension, same as I need to put it over here the phone number of my extension, like they have already fetched the information. Like I have we have mentioned over there the phone number of our website. So they have fetched the information from there. Now I'm going to save and continue. No more extensions I need to add. If you want to add more extensions, you can go to the add extension section and add from there. Now I'm going to save and continue this portion, and now they're going to say that I have successfully set up the ad groups, and now I'm moving forward with that. Now I have successfully done this. Now I'm going to create an ad for this. Now see over here. Now you can see that Google is going to tell me everything about my ad. Now see, they have shown me that what they are trying to say me is, now let's just understand this. They said that I have set a limit of 100 rupees per day. Okay. I have set a limit of 100 rupees to Google. Okay. Now on daily basis, Google is saying me that every day Google will ensure me that 18 clicks will be given to me in whole day. Like in whole day, according to my 100 rupees budget, Google is going to pay give me 18 clicks. So the kind of bid I'm going to give them is the kind of results they're showing to my users. So they are going to show my, one example I would like to give you is, I can see over here in Google, now they have changed the portion like one, two, three. Three ads on the upper section, and no more sections over here. And now scrolling down to the last end. Okay. So only three sections only. Okay. Now you can see only three ads to be run on one, on the first page. We can only expect three ads to be running on the first page. Okay, I hope you can see now. So Google is going to take charges from me for per day clicks, and they're going to provide me 18 clicks per day, only 18 rupees. And average CPC, average cost per click is, every time a user is coming to my website and clicking on it, Google is going to charge me 5 rupees, 5 rupees 68 paisa for that. Okay, Google is going to charge me for that. And this bid is not the highest. Like average CPC, cost per click I'm paying is 5 rupees. And now you can see over here, people are able to pay 72 rupees for digital marketing keyword. See, people are able to pay 72 rupees. And now you can see I am just paying 5 rupees for this. So if I want to rank higher, I need to pay at least 73, 74 rupees. Now you can calculate according to you that how much you need to pay to the Google if you want to rank higher or for that. Now they are talking about the ad group's name. Now I have talked about this. I have talked about this section as well. Just give me a minute. I'm going to show you. Yeah. Now I've told you about this ad structure, like the ad account. First of all, we have created the account. Now campaign, we have selected like the kind of campaign I want, the lead section, and in the leads, I want to be the network network only. Okay. Uh, after that, add groups. We have reached to the add group section. Now add group 1 says that I need to have a kind of, I would say, the relevant keywords over here. Like they have said that I need to have a keyword in this keyword and an ad. Okay. And what product and services I need to enter. So they have fetched the information from my particular data that they have fetched from the gim.in website. So I can select from here, like I want this to be digital marketing, enter the product or services that we are providing. So we are having digital marketing in core courses, digital marketing services or courses, I would say. Just a minute. Okay, so now they're saying update the keyword. So if I want to update the keyword, they can also add it. Okay, so if I want to replace it, they are going to replace it. If I don't want to replace it, so I can also cancel it over down. Okay, so I can also select from here the kind of keywords I have used in my website. It depends on me if I want to use it or not. And also see, I can create another ad group here, like I have told you. In one campaign I can create one or two ad groups. It depends on me what kind, how many type of ad groups I need to create, and in each ad group I need to have an ad and keywords. So I hope you are able to correlate now that we have an ad group and we have a keyword, and also we have an ad over here. Now the ad is regarding our GIM services courses that we are talking about. Now we are done with everything. Now over here on the right hand side you can see, just a minute, let me just scroll down. Now you can see over here there is a daily budget. I can also increase it or decrease it. I have my own options available over here. Either I can increase it, either I can decrease it. It depends on me. Okay. Now if I am done with this, I'm going to save and continue this section. And now I'm on the last section of a review part, where I'm going to review each and everything. Now they're going to show me the errors that I have made. So I'm going to change that. So in progress, responsive search ads, it is in progress. Now they are showing me that what all changes I need to do. Okay, so this is the kind of changes you need to do. On the left hand side you can see over here the kind of changes, and this preview is the kind of, I would say, the kind of ad I can expect on other users, that they are going to see about my company. Okay, if I need to change this, I can also change this according to me. Now see, ad strength. My ad strength is poor right now. Why? Because I have no more headlines. I have not included the keywords, popular keywords in it. So I have not used the headline more unique. I have not done it unique. So I can do all these things by over here. Okay, so this I have not included earlier. They have fetched all the information from my previous company website. So they have fetched information from here, but I need to put it over here, all the information regarding this. Okay, so once I'm done with this, if they say that my website is good, looking good, I have created good ad, so they're going to show me the good strength, and I'm good to go after that. Okay, and also if you want to see the preview of your video, like if you have seen the mobile friendliness, if you want to see the desktop also, they are going to show me like this one. Okay, this is a preview of the laptop, and this is the preview of the mobile phone. Now I can change over here, like digital marketing certification course. This is the kind of they are showing me over here, but if you want to change this, you can change it according to you. Okay, and if I'm going to save and continue this, my ad is ready to run. But I just need to put it over there, the credit card, or especially they are going to ask you for the credit card bill, and the amount that you need to pay to the Google, and every day 100 rupees is to be deducted from your account once you have started running your ad group. Okay, and if you want to stop an ad in the front page, on the front section where we have started a new campaign from the beginning, they have an option of pause the ad. So once you have clicked on that, you can pause your ad from there itself. Okay, so this is the end of the Google Ads section today. I hope this is clear to all, and I'm stopping the screen sharing now. So I hope this is clear to you, and this was fun for you, and apologies for the delay of the lecture today. uh, from my side, and
Yeah, if you have any more doubts from me, you can start writing in the chat section, because I have another class at 5:30 now. So yeah, I must need to wind up in 2 minutes now. This, yeah. So if in case you have doubts, you can write in the chat section. If in case you do not have any doubts, uh, kindly tell me that how was this session? Was it really good or not? Okay, so Amir is saying good session, but many things gone out of head. This is because you haven't started, doing it practically. But once you will start doing it practically, it will be all in your head, and you can correlate things easily over there. But this was just for the knowledge purpose, for you to know about the Google Ads, exactly how it works for you. Can we have all 7 days sessions PDF? Okay. See, I mean, you're asking for the PPT or you're asking for the recorded lectures? Because I hope that recorded lectures is being given to you via mail. And if you're asking for the PPTs, I'll have a word with the management, with GM management. Okay, so if you want to record it, see, I hope that you'll be receiving the recorded lectures via your email accounts that you have provided,
Recording stopped.
because I have cross checked and I have asked the management, and they said that they are sending the recorded lectures each and every day. So if you have not received the mail if you have not received any mail, firstly I would suggest to kindly check your emails. If in case still you haven't received any of the recorded lectures till now, kindly let me know. You have our WhatsApp number, you have our contact number, connect with us on there, and you will be getting your recorded lectures as soon as possible within 24 hours. Okay, we'll check mail and then we'll let you know, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Apart from this, if any more doubts, anything to say? Okay, so Ayan is asking to change a mail ID. Okay, Ayan, you can change your mail ID, but make sure that if once you have change your email ID, kindly stick to it, and have a word with our GM team. There is a Shrestha ma'am, who is who is in charge of all these things, so she'll be taking care of all the things. So kindly connect with her, and she'll look into it, and we can change your mail ID over there. Okay. If no more further queries, so thank you so much, guys, for your time, for your precious time, and you have waited for me today. So thank you so much, and have a great day. Okay, thank you so much, Amit. Okay, ma'am, I have work. I'm leaving. Okay, thank you. Okay, you can leave, Amir, Degalaji, if you're saying. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you for coming today, and I hope you're staying safe, and just stay at your home. And we'll meet tomorrow with a new session. And tomorrow will be graphic designing, and it will be on Canva and Pixel. And apart from that, we'll be covering some short just short clips about the social media as well. So we'll meet tomorrow, and thank you so much. You all can start living now. Bye bye, take care.